Hello, everyone. Welcome to this overview of the ESS BIZTOOLS Business Plus edition for the month of July 2024. I'm Peter Towers, Managing Director of ESS BIZTOOLS. This month we have some interesting stories for you, and hopefully you will be able to follow these articles up with your clients and find out which clients are interested in having further discussions. The first article that we refer to is the retailers need to juggle stock volumes and markups. They sure do, because there's some real problems in the retail businesses in manipulating just how their various stock lines with various volumes and various markups all comes together to generate the profit that they're trying to achieve. In the material, we've referred to the star items. That's the high volume and high markups. Everyone dreams that that's what they'll have in their store, and that would be fantastic if that was all you needed to sell to generate your profit. But unfortunately, in the real world, it doesn't quite work like that. Businesses need to sell other items which might be high volume, but they're significantly lower markups because they're staple products. A lot of other businesses sell them, and your clients' customers have gone to their store because it's convenient, or they've got a special, or they're nice people. And that's all very important when you're a retailer. But they need to know what their cash cows are, as is a general terminology given to these products. You need to have them, but your client shouldn't have them all at the front cash register, where someone can just walk in and buy the newspaper and buy the loaf of bread and go. You really need to encourage your clients to place them around the store, the cash cow, and then put some star items alongside them. That might be some freshly sliced ham off the bone that will add a smell. It might be something that's been pre-cooked that will create a nice smell in the store, encourage people to go and buy it. That's what retailing is all about. That's what the big stores do. The other big thing that the big stores do is that they have accountants or financial people helping their store managers to do this product mix, because after all, they want to earn a profit. And they've definitely got stars and cash cows as well, but they manipulate it. Within the ESS BIZTOOLS retail sales calculator, we can give you the resources so that you can help your clients manipulate their pricing and then they're thinking about how they set products around their stores. Businesses also have problem lines. They might be something that was a star product last year because red was in fashion. This year it's yellow. And they won't sell much of their old red stock, will they? Or it might be another product that's been superseded by a new model. And it mightn't be that particular manufacturer's, but someone else has got that on the market and the customers are buying it. So they need to discount that products. That's what we call them, the problem lines. They might be hopefully a small volume, but they could be high volume, just depending on the timing of all this. And the markup will not be as significant as what it was last year, would. And then we have the disasters. These are generally, but not always, low volume and low markups. People disown the responsibility for ordering that stock. I've noticed when I'm working with clients in the retail environment. And a big warning for you, and we've noted that in the Business Plus article, is talk to your clients about their stock reorder programs on their computers. Because I've seen it firsthand what can happen when someone has finally got rid of some stock. In fact, I was in the boardroom of one of my jewelry clients' stores and heard a commotion outside. And I walked outside to see what was going on. And the guy that was causing the commotion was a mate of mine. And I said, "What's wrong, Jim?" and he was the store manager, one of their 7 or 8 stores. And he said, it's taken me 2 years to get rid of this stock. Now, I won't describe how he said it. And he said, I come in here today and there's 24 of the products back here again for me to sell. And they cost about $700 or $800 each. They were big vases. He'd had great difficulty in selling them. It had taken him years to sell them, as I said. And he got rid of them finally. And they had a drink, the team at that store, celebrating. And then he walks into the office and finds that he's got 24 of them again. He was not impressed. And when we investigated what had happened, it was an automatic reorder had occurred because it had got down to the volume that had been set in the computer for a reorder, and the computer did its job, it reordered. So it's a good point to make sure your clients are aware of. Hopefully you can use the material to process some assistance for your clients. If you've got any questions or problems in using the product, please contact me and we'll have a discussion. Work in progress, fiscal management. Paul Robson, the CEO of MYOB, wrote a very interesting article in February in the Financial Review, in which he identified that lack of fiscal management knowledge was, in his opinion, or MYOB's opinion, the biggest single factor that was affecting people going into business. It was why they ran into a brick wall after 6 months, he said. I've been running some articles in Business Plus over the last couple of months, and we're going to continue it, whereby we examine what can cause fiscal management issues for businesses. And this month, it's work in progress's turn, because work in progress can definitely affect the cash flow position of the business and therefore fiscal management. So please think about your clients who have got work in progress, especially ones that might have only started their business in the last couple of years. Do they understand the impact of not raising prompt invoices? In the article, I say they should be raising invoices at least every month. In some respects, it should be every week, getting money from as they do the progress work. So why not think about the clients that might be affected by that, write down their names, and in 4 or 5 days' time, you give them a ring and have a discussion, because this is how you connect with your clients about the delivery of advisory services. You follow up on these articles to the ones you think might be interesting. Are you undertaking research activities? Yes, research and development. We want to talk about that again. Where it all starts with an idea. It could be someone wakes up 3 a.m. in the morning and thinks of a great idea. Or it might be a young lad in the factory somewhere who says to his foreman, why don't we do it this way? And the foreman says, oh, that's not a bad idea, son. How about I go and talk to the owner or the manager, the general manager, and we'll see what, and a small team might get established. Now you've got all the material in the introduction to research and development. You can follow this through. It's got links to papers and forms. And this is all material you can give to your clients so they understand what the process is. And they get some idea of what some of the terminology in research and development means. Very important. In the first instance, it might be important that you have a team training meeting on research and development. A lot of money is spent by SMEs. Oz Industry claimed that $5.8 billion in 2022-23 was attributed to what the government calls SMEs, and that's companies with turnovers under $20 million. $5.83 billion. That's a lot of money. The Small Business Ombudsman produced a report around the same time which said that 72% of the expenditure in the under $20 million turnover category was conducted by very small SMEs. Are you acting for these clients? Who's acting for them? I get a real joy out of talking to an accountant who tells me they're doing research and development. I rang such a gentleman last week and I congratulated him. Said, this is wonderful. because I ring a lot of accounting firms. Some of our subscribers, some are not. Some are people who have made inquiries of us. And I go through and talk to them about certain things like, do they work with their clients on Section 708 or early stage innovation companies? Alas, not many, especially early stage innovation companies. People seem not to be aware of it. It's there, targeted for SMEs. That's why it's important that you, as a subscriber to ESS BizTools, are capitalizing on the information that you have within our product packages to use it with your clients and with prospects. So please have a good look at research and development. It's the start of a new financial year. Why not sit down and think about who might be undertaking research and development, and make sure you follow them up after you've sent this newsletter around to them, and then go and have a cup of coffee or a glass of wine or whatever and talk to them about how you can help them go through on that journey. We talk about the net priority for the Industry Growth Program. This is the new program that the Australian government has introduced at last to replace accelerating commercialisation, which ran for about 12 years. Now, the Industry Growth Program has identified specific targets, and the one we're looking at in this edition is value add in resources. So this is the mining industry, where people who are doing things in that industry, if their turnovers are under $20 million, they can get some real government assistance. The first phase of assistance is the commercialisation assistance. That can be a grant of up to $250,000 on a 50-50 basis. And if they then want to come back and commercialise their inventions or their products or their processes, there's a grant available of up to $5 million on a dollar-for-dollar basis. $5 million. Now, I don't know how many of your clients are going to get the $5 million, but there's the opportunity that a number of them could get $500,000, maybe even $1 million, to help them bring to reality their innovative product, their prototype, get it into the marketplace. So that's Business Plus for this month. I hope that you're ready to check it today and send it out to your clients. Make sure you badge it with your firm name. Make a list of the clients who you intend to speak to about the articles that we've included, because we try to write a variety of articles which we think should cover a lot of your clients. Give them a ring. You could even run your own webinar if you wanted to, or a seminar. And if you need some assistance on that, please give me a ring. Thank you for your support of ESS BizTools. We look forward to being your partners in this venture to bring advisory services to SME clients during 2024-25. And if you run into colleagues in any other firm and they ask you how you're delivering advisory services, we would appreciate an endorsement and ask them to contact us. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Have a great day. Goodbye.